ready to come in. And I want to thank you for being up so I have one person to talk to. That's all I need. It'll spread from now because things spread, gossip spread like wildflowers. Not saying that the individual that's in here is ready to gossip, but tell a friend to tell a friend. This is a show that they want to see. This is Big Gene from Raw Deal, the last big night cooking and conversation. And I'm coming here because I was really just focusing for the last 2 weeks on my book. Kev Carey, the first one. You up, bro? How you doing, man? You and Hazan Kareem and Michael Patterson. Salute to all y'all. Life of Jets. So I know a few people gonna be on here because y'all have bombarded my phone with this art and dialogue and little C's thing. And people that I thought that had a lot of respect for me was hitting me up. Yo, Gene, you gotta go and you gotta speak on this. You gotta do. No, I don't have to speak on this. I told y'all in my last show that when you grow, and if I don't show growth, and I'm always trying to go at people or go or try to prove my, I wouldn't say innocent, that prove that I'm telling the truth to somebody, you let the truth lie and prove itself. You understand? So, who that? No, Bowie, I don't have to speak on it, but I will. But the way I'm speaking on it may not be what you like. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you the information and you got to do your own research. Because I'm not going to go at the people from the Art of Dialogue because that's what they have. That's their job to have a platform to bring, whether it's felonious information, whether it's truthful, whatever it is, they want to bring something to you guys. And I want to thank them for keeping my name out there. Especially in the time where I'm about to do my book, I don't really want to do any shows and stuff like that. So I'm a salute to them because when they brought Charlie Baltimore said, "Oh yeah, he's telling the truth." That was Puff's bodyguard. They brought Little C's on. Little C's said Gene was Puff bodyguard. So I appreciate that part of it. And it's part of it I don't appreciate, and we're gonna get into that later. But I appreciate that because all the niggas who was like, you let Big die. He said, and Lil C's said to himself, you see, we had our own bodyguards. Puff put some other guys with us. He kept the best for himself. But he put the other bodyguards with us. His other bodyguard, which was Paul Alford. And anybody in the city know who Paul Alford is. And what he doing at parties, what he doing while he doing security. So I'm glad that took place. Mike Patterson out there in Dallas, Texas. Dome 34, Grand Rising to you, Kevin Curtis, all y'all, man. So I'm glad that took place because we got that out in the air. I was not Big's bodyguard. You heard it from Charlie Baltimore on the Art of Dialogue. Salute y'all for that. Now you heard it from Little C's on the Art of Dialogue. Dome, he a grown man now. When I became, he talking about Little C's was a little kid. We talking about now and the stuff that he's saying now. He's had 30-some years, 20-some years to think about it. But I'm going to bring something that's going to make him really think. Because he said some things that, Alton McGravin. He said some things, Jay, that's got to be spoken on. But you got to do it in an intellectual way that it becomes a teaching for these guys. I can't go at them and be like, yo, you, because they're not going to be in my presence. And if they are in my presence, Lil Seasonal and whoever may be, they know how I used to get down. Well, Lil C's does. Now, I'm glad those things came out. I'm totally elated that we got it cleared up, and I appreciate the Art of Dialogue for doing that for me. Keep the same energy when my book comes out, brother. Maybe I'll sell like 10 copies. Now, we ain't doing no coffee, sausage, eggs, and grits this morning, Mike Patterson. If I do anything, I'll probably do some salmon cakes in the morning like that, but I'm not going to do that. I'm buying this property, and I'm going to set up a kitchen, a house, and everything, so I'm going to have my cameras in there, so when I do that, I got some big ideas. Salute to MREC. He's going to help me with a lot of stuff like that. Anyway, Visual Dawkins. So, Vigil, bro, appreciate that. But anyway, now, off the Art of Dialogue, and let me give this teaching lesson to little Seas. Sorry about that. Bro, I'm not your man. And for you say I'm your man, and then you start speaking derogatory towards me, I'm not your man, bro. I never was your man, brother. Because remember on the tour bus, when Little Kim you say another motherfucking word, and I'm going to beat the shit out you. I came up on that tour bus because Puff told me, don't let nobody touch Little Kim. And not now one of you niggas was going to touch her. Trust and believe. Puff told me, go get Lil' Kim off the tour bus. And don't let now one of them niggas touch her. Because Lil' Kim was hanging out with Jodeci the night before, and Big and them got mad. Alton McGravin, thanks for that. Appreciate that super chat. Cash App at Big Gene 52. Appreciate you, brother. So now, let's get back. And I want you to get straight. So next time you see me, nigga, don't think that, listen here, that's my man. Because you know who I be with. You know who I run with. You know, when they out on the road and God bless them, bring them back to us. You know who I be with all the time. You understand? So, when you see me on these events, nigga, don't look at me talking about you, man. And if your mans don't come over me with that bullshit, nigga, it's some bullshit. You understand? So, this is a teaching lesson for you, brother. You can't say somebody, your man, and then go speaking derogatory towards them. So, I'm letting you know you're not my man, brother. Not at all. So, you ain't got to say that. You understand? And then speak bad shit behind me. All right. First and foremost, if I bring something to the internet, or I bring something to the people who watch me, it's because, nigga, it's first-hand information. Why would I bring up Snoop if I didn't hear it? This is something your man said. I said Big said that. Big said that in the studio. Big made that reference. Yo, your man Snoop keep calling me, man, trying to find out where we at and what we doing. And I'm hearing this nigga's in Miami. That came out of Big's mouth. Snoop keep calling my phone, trying to find out where we at or where we going out to. And I'm hearing he's in Miami. We was in the studio when you wasn't there. Now I'm going to tell the people why you wasn't there and why you wasn't in the notorious Hypnotized video. You got Money L, Stevie J, and D-Rock. No Little C's. No Little C's. He didn't make it. And the only reason I didn't make it because I spoke to Big. Only reason I didn't make it because I had to fly back to New York that night. And then did a U-turn and was back that Tuesday or Wednesday. But let's keep it right there. Your man got up in the studio and he said that the night me and D-Rock was out back and I was telling D-Rock, going against everything that I knew was correct with Puff, because Puff was paying me, dog. I wasn't no regular nigga. Yo, for 3 days of work, I was getting mortgage money. For 3 days of work. Not no little mortgage money. Let's put it that way. Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, he was mine. And it was lovely. But, man, this shit is crazy. We sit up in the studio. I'm talking to D-Rock. Yo, my man, whatever y'all do, don't come around us. Don't be nowhere. We know I see Puff calling this nigga out and he ain't showing up. D-Rock, man, we ain't going nowhere. We ain't doing nothing like that, bro. You try to make it like to the internet now. Y'all was going everywhere. Y'all was doing everything. And I understand why. Let me break it down to the people by little little C's. Bruh, you 12, 13 years old. Your mama let you go on the road. Leave school 6th grade. Let you leave school. And go on the road. Because this is what you want to do. You wasn't a rapper. You said that. I wasn't a rapper. You started, your job was to roll the joints. We understand that, bro. And I understand your youthfulness then. But you are leading people astray. And I got to let you understand that you're not going to do that with me. I'm not going to let you, I'm going to let you, yo, I got my deferred shit on right now, Uptown. I'm going to let you know you're not going to do that with me. I got to take this off, man. I got to take this off. Because I got to let you know. I'll be right back, y'all. Nigga, I'm a different breed. I'm a different breed. You're not going to do that with me, bro. I'm not going to look at you as that 13-year-old kid now on the road. I'm going to look at you as a 44, 46-year-old grown-ass man now. Because you're doing grown man things. And I'm a different breed. I come from a different place. Whereas that nigga, I give it from my nuts to my heart. You understand? A different breed of dude, bro. You understand? A different breed. Little Sneeze sees you that whole week when those conversations was going on. You was not around. You wasn't around, Lil C's, when that conversation went on, when I'm in the Winnebago with Big, because you had left a bag in Big's room. Your mentor, your brother, you left a bag in Big's room that his girl that he loved at that time so much saw those pictures of him jaying other women, him being sucked off for other women. And she came out with that on the Art of Dialogue, but I knew that. She was talking about the fight. Charlie Baltimore was talking about the fight, brother. So now, you left that bag in the room. Him and Charlie Baltimore got into the fight. She threw the ring, the watch out the window. You went out there, you found the watch, but you didn't find the ring. And the reason I'm coming at you, brother, you said you can't believe everything Gene says, but you said you don't listen to me. Shout out to East St. Louis, bro, but no, I'm from the Lou, bro. East St. Louis is Illinois. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. So now, Big put you on hiatus, on notice. Like, I'm going to see you when I see you. You can't even be around us. Dope Style Production. Shout it out, brother. You can't even be around us. You stuck in a hotel room. When Big said that statement, he was in the studio with Charlie Baltimore, and him and Charlie Baltimore was trying to figure out a skit for Puff's album. Now, I'm only repeating what your man said, brother. I have no reason to lie. Snoop been calling me, trying to figure out where we going out to, what we doing, where we hanging at. Man, I'm not calling that nigga back. See, some people are a little bright, and some people understand. Him and Snoop might have that conversation about him and Tupac, but what you didn't mention was, did they have a conversation about Big sending them people over there, or Big getting on the radio, having that motherfucking Winnebago shot up in New York? Did they have that conversation? Did they have that conversation, brother? Because there's some real gangster niggas that want to get at Big. That's what Mace said to me after he came from the basketball game. Nigga, I'm good. They want Big and Puff. They want Big and Puff. Now, niggas can change what they want to change any day, but get on the motherfucking lie. Put your 50 G's up, get on the lie detector test. Oh, it's more to where this going from. And some people going, yo, I got up early morning because, listen to me, man. Niggas was telling me, yo, Gene, you know, a dude that I got a lot of, Gene, don't say nothing about him, man. You know, he was baited into that. Man, fuck that. He's a grown man. And I told dude just like that. I told dude like that, man, I'm doing it. He ain't call me back. I guess he upset, man. I don't care. You understand? But I'm going to let the people know. We not going to go and not let this stone be unturned. Because this nigga said something about you can't believe everything Gene says, but he don't listen to Gene. So, like I'm a liar or something like that. Nigga, I'm not, never. I don't look at a man in the eye and gotta lie to him or feel some kind of weight, nigga. Not at all. You went from Little C's. You went from Big ain't had no business being out in Cali to, oh, Big loved Cali. He wanted to, be out there all the time. You changed your story, brother. They got copies of tapes and videos of that shit that you seeing there, bro. But let me get back to this. We in the studio. I'm going against this extra income I'm getting from Puff to try to save you niggas, because let me get educational on you. Since you was taken out of school in the 6th grade and you may not know about Hamlet and you may not read Macbeth, one of Shakespeare quotes in there was, something was rotten in Denmark. I'm about to get educational on your ass. Something was rotten in Denmark. And I could smell that shit. Oh, it was Hamlet. Macbeth was, it was Hamlet. I'm sorry. It was Hamlet. He said something was rotten in Denmark. I read Macbeth too. But it was Hamlet. He said something was rotten in Denmark. I could smell it in Cali. I seen it going down when old boy kept calling Big, talking about, yo, Big, where y'all at? Y'all coming through? Y'all coming through? We gonna be here. We gonna be there. Big and them never showed up. Why didn't you tell him? You said, only time we seen Big G and them is when he was with Puff. How many times was that in Cali? Soul Train Awards. You wasn't at the studio. And the night Big got killed. Three times. 3 times, y'all. The whole time, me and Puff was in Cali. I told him about the GED too, but we're gonna get part to that. Yo, listen here. What's your name? Fu Manchu. Don't spell it. Don't spoil it, Fu Manchu. Don't spoil it for the rest of the fans, because you follow Big G. You know the story. Don't spoil it for everybody. Please, Fu Manchu. Appreciate you. I gotta have fun with this, man, because this shit is hilarious to me. Reggie Roberts, what's up with you, boy? Alright. So now, after Big said that shit in the studio, him and Puff, Big tried to get at me. This shit is in my book, man, and I ain't gonna spoil it for the people who gonna read the book. But it's only like 300 and some people on here, so I'm only selling 10, 15 anyway. Puff and Big get in this whole thing about him writing Lil' Kim shit. I'm gonna leave it at that. And I goes at Big the whole 9 yards for what he said to Puff. You understand? Because it was some bullshit. But he said that shit about Snoop in the studio, bruh. I got 50. You get your 50 up, and we go to a lie detector test. Because now you start lying, brother. It was so many Muslims out there. Remember? It was so many Muslims out there. I don't know, but you was the one who gave the deposit to the fucking detectives of the guy that you saw in the car. You later on say, yeah, it was a Muslim, but it was so many Muslims out there. But how was you so sure that night when the detectives talked to you and you gave them the drawing, that you let them get the deposit of the person that you saw? But all of a sudden, 20, 30 years later, it's 20-something years later, it's different. Little Sneeze, C's. Come on, brother. You're making yourself look bad. But I'm not gonna hold y'all for long. Because I said this will be a teaching situation, man. And when you teaching somebody something, it should be something they have to learn. I want you to know this, little C's, that I talked to Miss Wallace. And I told Miss Wallace, when Puff told everybody, don't tell them about Gene, because you know Gene ain't gonna lie to that man's mama. I went to Miss Wallace. When I was making Miss Wallace, nobody was paying me nothing from y'all camp. From the nigga that I was getting paid from, I went to that nigga's mother when she called and asked to speak to me. Went to her house in Pennsylvania. She held my hand, nigga, had tears in her eyes when I was telling her the story about her son and what was going down. That I tried to stop. I spoke to his mother. When Big Daughter turned 21, nigga, she came to the club that I was doing security at the door. Sue's Rendezvous. I had the itinerary and the list that the tour bus was coming. She brought a party bus with kids in there from 18 to 20-something years old. Chappelle Hannon, what up with you? RMax90_King out there in London, you listening? All right. So now, I get the phone call, because I get the phone call. They say, yeah, you got the tour bus out there? I said, yeah, I got the tour bus out here, but I can't let some of these kids in here because they drunk already. We're responsible for that. Sue's don't let 18-year-olds drink. We ban everybody at 18 years old. Shout out to Cardi B. She know what I'm talking about. Cardi B used to work at Sue's. I used to ban her on up until the time she got old enough to drink. I told the people at the back, yo, I can't let a lot of these kids in. So I think the person who did all the arrangement, it was Miss Wallace on the phone. So they called Big Daughter phone and they gave me the phone and asked me what was the problem at the door. So it was Miss Wallace. And I said, Miss Wallace. Oh, I guess it was Miss Wallace. I said, it's a lot of kids on here that's drunk already, and we can't let them in. I guess they're going to stay on the tour bus or whatever like that. And I'm only going to let the ones that appear not to be drunk or inebriated or whatever to make things is, and I'll let those in. So now, Big's daughter, I said, listen, I'm Gene. I was one of the guys who pulled your father out the car when he got murdered. Ask your grandmother, if you ever want to talk to me, I'm here. That was it. No, I never reached out to talk to little CJ or nothing like that. I was upset that Stevie J took my damn cross the night that Big got killed and I let him borrow my cross on the chain I had just sold to him, and he gave the whole thing to Faith. Mother. Mother. And then what you call that out? They probably sold that in. It's cold in here. I'm not gonna hold y'all long, man. So I'm here, dog. I ain't running from nothing to no one or nobody. If they wanted to speak to me about what really happened that night, what was really going down, their grandmother know how to get in touch with me. We got a mutual friend lawyer, Perry Sanders. Lauren, who that? Lauren Maxwell. I'm shady. Shady as well. Come on, Lauren. Why you? Why? Come on, Lauren. You should be saying the people shady who coming at me like this. But anyway, and the only reason I'm coming to y'all early this morning like that is my man Q Rock out there in Cali. You understand? Why don't I get a podcast? I don't get no podcast to get on one. Out of here. Anyway, why don't you get a podcast? Get out of here. Or as the James said, it should be called an art of grass Katie. No, Junior Mafia came to St. Louis and got ran out. I'm not telling that story. If these niggas don't let me, David, you understand? I'm trying to finish it now. I'm on the last week, the week the Big got killed. I'm on that right now, and then I'm almost done after that. Anyway, so now I done told D-Rock, don't let this man come around. See, you ain't nowhere to be found, cause remember you on punishment for what you did. So any moves they making without you. You wasn't even in the hypnotized video on the set of nothing. Why? When me and Big was in that Winnebago, Big told me all the shit. Yo, I guess this kid, like I said, this nigga must have felt that his time may be short. His time may have been short. He must have felt that. You know why he must have felt his time may be short? Because why is he telling me all his shit? Why is he telling me all his shit? Nephew on that 713, I don't even have, this is a new phone, I don't even have your name plugged in there. Alright? Nephew on that 713 number, I don't even have your name plugged in there that you just hit me up. Because this is a new phone. Anyway. When I told her daughter that, hold on, listen. When I told his daughter that, she looked at me like I was crazy, Reggie. She like, and just looked at me. It's her birthday, her 21st birthday. Maybe she want to hear that shit, and I understand that. But I was just trying to give her, because I don't have no way of getting in touch with them. I'm not trying to get in touch with them like that. If they want to know, listen here, they got publishers, they got anybody who could find anybody, and they could have found me. At the time, you could look my name up and everything like that, and they tell you what department I worked at, and gave you my phone number, my job phone number. So now, I done told D-Rock everything. He crossed me that night. You'll find out in the book. The same, I'm risking the income. An income that, I'm risking an income to tell them niggas something to save their life. Not within 15 minutes, this nigga crossed me and put a knife in my back. Told his man Big something, Big told Puff something, I told Puff something, and it was hysteria in the motherfucking studio. You wasn't there, Steve. It happened, bro. Because like I said, you was put on punishment. You was put on punishment. So now, this is a touchy situation. And you said it yourself, brother. You said it yourself, brother. You said every time I see the movies, I see this, it makes you feel a certain kind of way. It makes that was your man, and it hurts your heart, and you get depressed from it. Let me tell you about divine intervention, because you don't know what divine intervention is, because we know you left school at 6 years old. I mean, the sixth grade, at 12, 13 years old, to go on the road, to be the hip hop star that you are today. You don't know that when I was with Big that whole time, the night he died, he stayed alive. I was his divine intervention. Let's tell how you played a part. How he should have kept you on motherfucking punishment and not let you come out that night. I was divine for that dude that day. Your intervention of me being divine may have cost your man his life. And you feel that, brother. You understand that. Now we could tell him, it's my man. Reggie, Q Rock City, what up? Rachi Goods, what's up? G's. The Slick 92. We gotta tell him Kevin Moore. But I want to get my man name. Tone Yo. What up with you, boy? D King 1989. Zeta Man. I gotta follow my man. Gotta get his name out of here. Cause he the one was spilling the beans. Hit me back with that one, brother. He was the one spilling the beans. And it's time to tell it right now. Oh, there you go. Fu Manchu. Let's get to the nitty gritty, Fu Manchu. Check it out. Let me go over. Let's get to the nitty gritty. After I had this argument with Puff about us going anywhere, I sit down at the table, start beating the table, call 12th Street, speak to Shay, speak to Sean, speak to Slick, tell them, man, yo, listen here. If I don't make it back home, I know I'm making it back home, but yo, this is going down. You know, I'm having that conversation with my niggas back on 112th Street and 8th Avenue. We got this shit, Fu Manchu. I'm frustrated because these niggas, this Crip nigga, D-Rock, come on, well, we locked and loaded together. Ain't none of these niggas, I ain't seen not a gun from none of these niggas. These niggas acting like this party is they don't understand, nigga. These niggas in Cali about to light our motherfucking ass up. I'm vested up. If I don't catch one in the dome, nigga, I might be good. But you know them niggas is shooting AKAs and ARs. ARs. These niggas is shooting everything. They bringing a kitchen sink on when they coming out. I walks outside, and to my surprise, Tone and D-Rock was outside playing with a Nerf basketball on a goal at Andre Harrell's house. Big is sitting in the car. Little Caesar's directly behind him. You heard me? Little Caesar's sitting directly behind his mentor, his brother, his provider, the nigga that took him out of school in the 6th grade. And had him as being his blunt runner. And then put him on some album, put him on some music, and was trying to make him a superstar. I say, Big. And this rings in your ears, Lil C's. These niggas gonna come out here and try to kill us tonight, Big. You hadn't been around for a whole week or so. Maybe a week and a half. You haven't been around, Lil C's. But the first thing you say out your retarded ass mouth, you're young, dumb, and you're full of cum. The first thing you say out your mouth, Lil C's. Gene, go ahead with that old cop shit. You think you know everything. You stop that divine intervention from going to your man's ear. Big heard me. Big had this look on his face. Big, these niggas gonna come in and try to kill him because he know I don't play. We had already had that conversation in the Winnebago. And his mother knew everything I said was true because I repeated everything I said that she said to him that he was repeating. I repeated it to her. By owing the $60,000 on the house, the contractor was going to stop it. This, that, and the third. Nigga, come on. Find somebody else to play with. This is a teaching lesson, brother. I'm not your man. You don't tell niggas, listen here, that's my man, but don't believe everything. You don't tell niggas, that's my man, but I don't listen to him. You don't tell motherfuckers what you just said. Nigga, that's that industry shit. And I ain't never fell for it, and I don't fall for it, nigga. You stop the divine intervention from your man going to motherfucking, having another motherfucking kid, another motherfucking life, going to the next level. You was a part of that, dog. And it eats your ass up every time you see Gene Deal. Every time somebody say Gene Deal name, you know what goes through your mind? Go ahead on with that cop shit, Gene. You think you know everything. I know one thing for certain and two things for sure. One thing was, when your man was under my guard, he was good. Two things for certain, it was a setup. And your man is dead from that. That has to eat with you, bruh. That has to tear your motherfucking ass up, because I wasn't that close to Big. And you know me and Big used to go at it, snap and talk all that shit like that whenever we got around, because you niggas was jealous. Nigga, Puff Bodyguard got more jewelry than y'all niggas. Nigga, I wasn't just Puff Bodyguard, nigga. Nigga, I was part of 12th Street Posse's same gang. Yeah, I had an image. And I had a regular motherfucking job, too. Don't get it twisted. So, niggas, when they called me, they needed me. They wanted me there. I didn't have to be there. I'm not gonna hold y'all, man. But it's gotta eat this nigga. Every time he see Gene Deal face or hear Gene Deal, it rings out in his ears. It rings out in his ears. Go ahead on with that cop shit, Gene. You think you know everything. Did Big make it that night? Hussies? Did the education that I gained, did the street knowledge that I have, was I on point? Was I right, Lil C's? Go ahead on with that street. Go ahead on with that cop shit, Gene. Alex Rodriguez, got your TV. Alex, got him! Bruh. Joshua, not only Puff Daddy took me serious, Big them, they took me serious, bruh. But they gotta show face. They already there. You understand? He should have left that little nigga home, and I could have explained shit to him. But Big went on and said, Gene, come on, because when Lil C said that shit, I Lil C, shut your motherfucking mouth, nigga. You need to get your GED so they don't cheat you out your money just like they did your man right here. That's what I said to Big. Lil C, shut your motherfucking mouth, nigga. You need to get your GED. You know what that is? That's a good enough degree so they don't cheat you out your money like they did your man right here. Big went on and said, yo, Gene, I'm going to have Tone and D-Rock hold you and let C's get his little shit off. So, Lil C's, I see you on the Art of Dialogue still getting your little shit off. When you getting your little shit off, realize when your man was with me, when I was protecting your man, anytime Puff put me on him, he was good as gold, nigga, because I'm blessed. Nigga, I come from them old saints. And the shit that I've been through in my life and came up out of it, I know God has touched me, bro. Shot at, beat with guns, all that shit. But I knew I was going to make it. Chapel, and I know I shouldn't be in Cali, and I explained that in the book, bro. I'm sorry about that. Bruh, he can go on every platform he wants to. But in the back of his mind and what's going to be going on from this point on in his life, he going to understand. Don't mention my name in the same sentence that you can't believe. Don't mention my name on the same sentence that said, that's my man. Don't mention my name. And I know your sister has everything written down what people could talk to you about. And they have to sign a contract to say they're not going to ask you these questions. Already, me and you just did that discovery thing together, and I found that out, bro. I found that out, bro. Y'all have a list of things that people could talk to y'all about and can't talk to y'all about. You better put my name on that list. Because from now on, people going to be able to say to you, people who don't know the situation, Little C's, when Gene was trying to tell y'all not to that somebody gonna kill y'all, you told him to go ahead on with that cop shit? Yo, I got bigger fish to fry. I got other things to talk about. I was trying to stay away from this shit, man. Because I'm at the last part and I gotta get this book out, man. I want y'all to have it. I want y'all to see my life journey. It's bigger than Bad Boy. It's bigger than this whole shit that I come on the internet and talk about. I'm giving you the first half. That's the past. The other half, like I told everybody, deals with Fat Joe, 50 Cent, Scott Storch. It's stories about stories on top of stories. Yeah, what up with you, boy? Mike B out there in Wells, what up with you, boy? Crypt Keeper. That's a hell of a name. What's up, Jake? Twin. What up with you, boy? Alright. So now, bro, you've been leading the people wrong, man. And I understand you was young then. You was high, drunk. And the first night you get out to be with Big, tell the people who you ran around the club with the whole night until they closed it down. I'm listening, little little C's. Little C's. Angel S. Nah, D-Rock still ain't gonna talk to him. Tell him who you ran around the club with the whole night. Your first night back with Big, who did you run around the club with the whole night? Since you ain't gonna tell him, I'm gonna tell him. Diddy. Yo, this has been Raw Deal. Big Gene. The last big night. Cooking and conversation. All in one. Yo, I'm gonna give him my deuces. Peace.